because the board is very well aware that by December 1st, legally, they must have their new budget to you. To meet that deadline, we must send the amounts out to the bank. We have to go about and get the approved documents ready, and we have to get them sent out to you by December 1st, okay? That means we work every day in November getting you ready for the 1st of January's budgets.
Is it anything like this fictitious budget that we're looking at, where everything is just split in half? Because I can do this at home.
I do not determine the budget, excuse me. Your board gets to determine the budget. Your board was here to negotiate the budget.
Who prepared the budget and who had input?
Okay, let me throw a couple, my name's Chris Wallace, I'm the Vice President of the association.
There is no quorum to the meeting,
Okay,
so this is all informational. And
And
this is
not-
just for me
not
to let you
for
know what this is, okay, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not ruling this meeting, I don't tell the board what to do. I advise the board on the legalities of what they need to do for the homeowners. Would you say that's correct?
I have one quick question that's civilized.
Wait. I understand the need for questions, but it's parliamentary rules, so let's talk to the two board members to start with, and then we can
Right,
start
I
with the
have-
owners.
Okay.
So Chris, what would you like to do?
okay, first of all, this is not an easy decision for me, okay? To come in here before a member of the board and do that is not easy for me. I have allowed a year go by to see progress and improvement in formation, and I have not seen it develop. I've seen a board member, and I'm gonna be very careful about my language in order to not draw this association into any kind of legal action, okay? By speaking about other persons. There was a number of things that have led up to this point, okay? And, this thing being here, us being here today on this day is absolutely ridiculous.
So let me just insert a couple of things.
Sheila,
Wait,
Sheila,
wait,
no, no,
wait.
I want you to,
Let's
Sheila,
let him talk.
Let him finish.
Let him talk.
her finish,
Let me
please.
just intercede one thing. Tracy works all week, and then she works all weekends, okay? So when they ask for weekend meetings, Tracy couldn't make them. Now, I'm just telling you what went on this last month. That's all I'm trying to do is make sure you are all informed that the group wanted to meet on weekends, but Tracy was already booked for work on the
well,
weekends.
good, she's gone now.
Then that
Let's-
says that
No,
person
well,
is too
not
busy to
gone.
be holding
Let's
this
move on to
position.
other issues.
Like the present.
So, that being said, we shouldn't be here today. This board should have had several meetings for RFPs to determine this association's needs in advance, prepare them, review them, and then before we make a decision on the budget, okay, which is a paramount, huge task in itself, and try to digest this 100 pages of everything in one night is on Halloween night, which really doesn't matter to me, that being the case. It's a matter of other people and other family members out there that may have children that probably are not here that would want to be here but can't.
Well, like
Okay.
us, we have kids and we hear.
Okay. Trying to digest this information in one night is ridiculous.
What
This
is that,
probably
Chris?
about three board meetings that should be ahead of where we are. We never
What
had
is
them.
it? What is it?
Oh, it's the agenda, it's,
Oh, it's just stuff the board should have been covering.
proposals,
I see. Board
proposals,
stuff.
fines, the whole gambit
I see.
here.
Okay.
And I'm not about to flip through this thing and just
So
just sign this stuff off because somebody wants to cram a board meeting down my throat. And down your throat.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not
just trying to.
I have one question, Chris. With all due respect to all the
and see what
homeowners
was
here
going
and
on,
yourself,
because we
why
all have
was
the right
last
to know what's
month's
going
meeting
on. That's what
and
kids
it
do.
was personal, that's fine, but you guys
The only
have had a
meeting,
whole year.
that I was not, that I objected to
Was when we didn't post it.
was when we didn't post legally,
Correct?
okay? And this meeting here, I said, pick another night,
Okay. I agree with you,
okay?
but it's.
But other than that,
Years,
other than
it has
that,
nothing-
I have the flexibility on my calendar. I'm on call tonight. I told my boss, this period's blocked out, I'm not touching calls. And I'm on 10 national accounts right now. But we have other technicians gonna pick that up if I get a call, okay? So, my calendar is open.
So my next question is, why are you guys deciding to hold the meetings on the weekends when it's family time? You would think that business for the HOA should be handled Monday through Friday.
If
There was-
if we can, but
Okay.
wouldn't you rather have it on a weekend than on a Halloween?
Maybe to some.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm open
That was
pretty much
just a
every
simple
night.
question, because I've seen it even happen before this. In the past 10 years that I've been in this community, we've even had meetings on Sundays, which has been really crazy. Not your fault, I'm just saying.
Now, I can understand board members being upset. But sometimes when you're upset, you gotta set things aside and you gotta do what is right, okay? I'm bothered by this. It's not the state in which I want to be here. It's not the state I want to see our association,
That's my home.
okay?
I've had a blast
Well-
with it today.
Well,
You go.
yeah. The only problem I see with this entire thing tonight is that I think calling the resignation for her when we already sacrificed being here to be at this meeting, to hear what has to be said. And so now you spring this resignation on her, which disrupted this entire meeting. So in my view, it's your fault.
No.
This is the first time you attended.
Hey, wait,
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry,
understand that.
it's parliamentary
Excuse me.
rules and he has the floor.
I have the floor and I'm gonna speak, okay? Because to me, this is personal issues amongst the board that runs this community. Now, I may not be here every meeting, but one thing I do know is order. And it doesn't sound like there's none in here. Because if you're not having meetings because of personal conflict, or this one won't come and that one won't come, and we got a stack of paper sitting over here because there hasn't been any meetings, there is personal conflicts that needs to be dealt with, or we need to appoint a brand new board.
That's why I have my hand raised.
I agree with you. 100%.
I am all for that. We have an annual meeting coming up, December, February.
Yes.
February 1 year.
Can I just say something about what the
Double
purpose
check
of the
the dates.
meeting, what I understood was supposed to be a budget meeting?
Mhm.
And so I understand if the board can't agree on a budget because they don't have enough information, they shouldn't be voting on a budget. I have questions about the budget. A budget is an estimate of what an association plans to spend.
Absolutely.
And if you look at the numbers, I don't even know what is actual year to date. There's nothing on here that says actual. And there's a lot of numbers that are just, here's a number for 6 months and they doubled it.
And-
That's not a
and
budget.
there's a number of things on here, all marked in green on my sheet.
This is not
that are on my
acceptable
hit list.
to vote on.
Wait. So did you send me any email that said basically, could you give me breakdowns on this? Did you?
You mean we have to?
No, not you.
Then
The
do they
board
have to
member.
request a
We
breakdown?
did ask for some of these to be broken up and split up and
It's-
a little more.
Our money's
Yeah.
being
But
spent
again,
without.
that's what
And,
knowledge
and,
was
and,
going
and
on.
here's another thing,
That's what he was
Mr.
for.
Four suggested is the treasurer. He's got a master's, yes, master's in economics, okay?
Absolutely. Again,
Okay,
it's not my budget.
Mr. Four sent to Sheila McCollum
Correct.
his budget, his stated budget as treasurer. It was ignored. What was sent out was the treasurer's budget, or excuse me, the president's budget.
So, okay, again, I don't have anything in this race. It's up to you guys.
No, I
to
think
actually-
there's
You
things that
seem
you
to have a lot.
I do not
You're the
have
only
things-
communication we have.
Excuse me, I'm not
You
talking
never
about that.
answered.
Your assessments are your assessments. All I have to do is remind you that you are fiscally responsible for making sure there is enough money to pay the bills.
Oh, and Stephen and I have reviewed this. I've also had other consultations on this.
Okay, and that's fine. anytime you want specific details, you want me to run the entire general ledger for you, I've given you every financial
Yeah, that'd be
statement
nice.
every month. So again, that was what this meeting was for. This meeting was to discuss the budget and come to some agreement, or at least table it until you could come to some agreement.